2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And Andrew Wiggins from an athletic family. His father played in the NBA, his mother a world-class sprinter. You can see why they call the young Canadian Maple Jordan.
Oh, wow. That's a lofty praise for the young man. I've never heard that.
Jordan.
I never heard that, but he attacks the basket, well enough from the outside. He keeps the defenders off balance. He's developing faster than most expected, but he really has to work on his offensive game if he wants to be considered Maple Jordan.
You know, he has the ability to mapletize anyone in the league. He finishes hard at the rim. Maple Jordan, I like that.
No, if it meets your approval, then we can run with it.
Pretty good.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Bucks. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Free out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Marion. And it's Garnett in at the four-man position.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And Bargnani drops them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Free. With some arc. He lays it in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now, here is Russell. Now the pass to Bargnani. And it's Free with the rebound. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Clippers.
And I tell you what, the margin of victory speaks for itself in that one. Just a very confident bunch right now, especially in that second half.
Exactly. Exquisite execution. They knew what they needed to do, and they got it done and made it happen. Really well played.
Now, here's Scott. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. No good from Bargnani. Wade passes to Free. To the inside. It's deflected. Malone with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Wiggins drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Garnett outside. Marion outside. Picked by Okafor. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Marion. Averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And, you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistent.
Now, here is Russell. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here's Free. Garnett outside. Wade outside. Floats one up. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win.
Here's Okafor after Moses Malone score. Garnett, the screen. Dishes to Marion. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bargnani, good, and the assist goes to Russell.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Garnett kicks to Marion. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hornets leading by 6. Russell dishes to Scott. Bargnani down low, covered by Okafor. That one goes. Count it. Bargnani's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Picked by Okafor. Here's World B free. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And free, no good on that one. Charlotte in the lead. Russell kicks to Bargnani. Malone with the screen. Okafor with the steal. Free passes to Wade. The wide open look here for Marion. No good from outside.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
There's a good screen. Malone a screen on Okafor. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target from the wing.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Russell against Free. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wade. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bargnani's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Russell against Free. Right side, Russell. Pass to Bargnani. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Garnett. The Heat trail by 4. Parried from 15 feet out.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside, Russell. Kicks to Malone. Puts it up. Garnett grabs the board. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wade dishes to Okafor. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to Scott. To stop the drought. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Byron Scott. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Hornets. Harris comes in for Bargnani. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Miami. Johnson comes in for Free. Good on the second free throw.
All right, Charlotte. Now entering the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets game team. Make some noise.
Richardson, he's checked in for Byron Scott. The Heat trail by 3. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. Going into their first game against this squad, he told me, we'll attack inside and see how it works. See whether they're able to turn us away. Guys, coaching an explosive team like this, a good idea to try and exploit that at the rim.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Hornets leading by 3. Clarkson kicks to Harris. High arcing shot. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Muhammad the pass to Wade. Feeds it to Garnett. Johnson in the corner. Clock at 4. Gets an open look and hits. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Clarkson dishes to Wiggins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Going to the line, Andrew Wiggins. Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 3. Here is Livingston. Picked by Okafor. Now here's Muhammad. Garnett outside. 4 on the shot clock. Garnett is doubled. Here's Muhammad. The offensive rebound. Hornets leading by 3. Wiggins outside. Pass to Nurkic. Over to the left wing. Screen by Nurkic. Clarkson kicks to Nurkic. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And so here's Charlotte. 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. Here's Harris. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Heat trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Kevin Garnett.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here's Clarkson. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Clippers game. Now Johnson. Passes it to Livingston. Now the dish to Okafor. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Okafor's got his first basket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Richardson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Again, Wiggins missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Muhammad, the pass to Johnson. Garnett against Nurkic. Garnett kicks to Okafor. The shot no good. Wiggins with some nice D. Charlotte trailing. The feed to Richardson. Harris setting the pick for Richardson. Off the pick. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Garnett. He's got 6. Muhammad dishes to Okafor. Shot from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. Okafor's got his second basket of the game.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward. A chance now to get a glimpse at how the Heat are doing early in the season in the NBA stats. 3rd in steals. They were 6th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Here's Richardson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline jumper goes down.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Garnett. Now here's Muhammad, covered by Wiggins. Here's Okafor. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Wiggins. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Clippers.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Johnson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson the screen. Okafor in the post. Richardson covering. And it's Okafor missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Harris. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets Kings team.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Hornets trail by 3. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Muhammad free out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Marion, and it's Garnett in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Wade. Muhammad with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Marion. Malone with the block. Russell against Marion. And here's Russell. Malone with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Harris. And the shot is good.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now, here's Wade. He's coming off a 31-point game against Milwaukee.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Garnett wide open. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And finished off by Scott.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Garnett. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
The Heat have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Garnett having a good one. He's got 8 points and also a block shot.
Free against Russell. He feeds it to Malone. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Muhammad, and he can't bank that one in. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
They get the rebound, and it's Malone finishing it off.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
The numbers here for Russell. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Off the screen, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Garnett's got it all tied up now for the Heat. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And it's Russell in the corner. Outside, Scott. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Muhammad with it. He's picked up by Russell. Marion kicks to Wade. Malone with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Snatched up. Malone kicks to Russell. Back to Malone. Over World B free. Offensive rebound. Malone. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Malone's got 8 points. Miami trailing. Here's Wade. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Garnett the pass to Wade. Marion kicks to Garnett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's his second personal foul.
Mills, who's checked in for Miami. The Heat shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Malone with the screen. Marion with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Garnett, the screen. Here's World B. Free. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Free's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Now, here is Russell. After Dwayne Wade's miss, Russell dishes to Harris. From 8, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Mills passes to Free. Garnett with a screen on Harris. Wade against Harris. Wade drives in. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Russell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backboard.
Here's Wade following the bucket by the Hornets. Marion a screen on Harris. Wade with it, picked up by Harris. There's Garnett. Hornets with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bargnani sets the screen for Russell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Hornets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Byron Scott.
The free throw off from Scott. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for the Hornets. And Miami with a change here, too. Okafor's checked in. Malone with the screen. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. And again, it's the Heat missing. Hornets leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Nurkic checked in for Malone. Richardson comes in for Byron Scott, and it's Clarkson in for Russell. And Miami also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. The Heat trail by 3. Marion outside. Inside, Okafor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Okafor's got 8.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Here's Wade. Finished off the break. Wade's got his first points of the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now Mills. Following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Okafor kicks to Wade. Okafor with the screen on Wiggins. Wade dishes to Mills. Wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Johnson attacking, and the shot is good. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Dishes it to Wiggins. That's tipped, stolen by Wade. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Picked by Okafor. And Mills kicks to Okafor, and the basket good. Okafor's got 10.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here's Richardson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Harris off the drive, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Now, here's Mills. There's the screen. Rebound by Nurkic. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Wiggins, covered by Mills. Wiggins drives in. Can't hit from 12. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
4 on the clock, and he gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. 4th, Andrew Wiggins.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Greg. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Muhammad, he's checked in for Wade. And it's Livingston in for Patty Mills. Here's Harris. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Harris has got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Picked by Okafor. The 11-footer rejected by Harris.
Complete domination. What a game for Okafor. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Okafor.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Clarkson passes to Harris. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Miami, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Marion against Harris. Picked by Okafor. Johnson dishes to Okafor, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 3-point line as best as we can.
Eric, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At one point, they managed to push out ahead to an 8-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The Hornets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. We've got Byron Scott, Moses Malone out there with Bargnani. Then it's Russell. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. The Heat shooting at 50% in a decent group. Okafor not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Okafor's got the first bucket of the third here for the Heat. Scott against Wade. Scott kicks to Bargnani. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Scott. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Heat with the lead. Wade outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got 6 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Free against Russell. Pass to Malone. And he overshot that one, missing. Miami leading by 3. It's Marion with the drive. Here's Free. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bargnani a screen on Free. Scott kicks to Bargnani. Let's go. And it's Miami with the rebound. Okafor's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 10-footer. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Marion. Marion's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Back to Russell. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Still Hornets ball.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Russell.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Free. Takes it from 10. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Scott. Hornets trail by 5. The drive by Russell. Scott can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Russell. Sean Marion making his last shot. Bargnani sets the screen for Russell to end the drought. Miami grabs the miss. Okafor's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Free. He's got 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Wiggins with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Hornets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Andrew Wiggins.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. Kevin Garnett, number 1. Second is Jahlil Okafor.
You know, each of these guys has been a big help to their teams with some of the league's best takeaways. They just seem to have a knack for coming up with steals. It's a combination of effort and tenacity.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Marion. To the right side. Garnett, the screen. Free passes to Garnett. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now, here's Scott. He has 5. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Wade. Passes it to Free. Garnett, the screen. Goes up off the pick. Malone with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Russell. Sinks that one from the post.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Wade against Scott. They set the screen. Feeds it to Garnett. The shot is off. Some solid defense here from Malone. Hornets trail by 3. And Scott has it in the corner. Free against Russell. Malone with the screen. Malone a screen on Free. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And there's Bargnani on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
He kicks it to Bargnani. Russell against Free. Outside Russell. The dish to Malone. For the lead. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Russell following the score by Kevin Garnett. They get it again. Malone dishes to Bargnani. Excellent D there from Okafor. The Heat have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Free against Wiggins. Here's Free. 6 points for him. Garnett the pass to Free. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Pick by Bargnani. Scott kicks to Wiggins. Drains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Free. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Okafor sets the pick for Wade. To the paint. Shot off the screen. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. On the wing, Scott. Guarded by Garnett. Russell dishes to Malone. Bargnani passes to Scott. Now the feed to Malone. Excellent D there from Okafor.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The drive by Wade. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Wade's got 8 points.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, the Heat. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And I think for Miami, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Well, with the personnel they have, Greg, that leap probably not going to come. I mean, they could be a playoff team, but I don't see them being a major threat.
Here's Clarkson after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Now Richardson, the pass to Harris. Okafor with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Johnson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Nurkic checked in for Wiggins. That's good from Johnson. Hornets trail by 5. Clarkson with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Second chance shot, and Malone puts it in. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Livingston kicks to Garnett. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Garnett. Putting up about 25 points per game, 13 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. That one misses. Hornets trail by 4. Harris dishes to Clarkson. It's Richardson on the wing. Nice open look, but it's no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Picked by Okafor. He lobs it up. And Garnett misses.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Now here's Malone. 16 points for him. Takes the turnaround J, and Johnson pulls it down. The Heat leading by 4. To the left side wing. Garnett, the screen. Wade outside. He dishes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Livingston. All alone. The shot will not go. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. Richardson the pass to Malone. It's good from in tight. Malone's got 18 points. 1:52 left in the third. Wade kicks to Johnson. Okafor against Nurkic. Okafor dishes to Wade. Back to Okafor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And, guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Both free throws good for Okafor.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Johnson. Clock at 6. Malone passes to Wiggins. And yes, sir, that one drops. Wiggins has got 14 points for the game. The Heat with the lead. And here's Wade. He's got 8. Double teamed on Wade. Johnson kicks to Livingston. Okafor with the screen on Richardson. Pick by Okafor. Wade from outside. No good. Wiggins with some nice D.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Hornets, Dennis Johnson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Johnson.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
The Heat making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Good on both.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Screen by Malone. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Clarkson. Richardson against Johnson. Garnett left side. Garnett is doubled. Johnson outside. Miami no good on that time either. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out front, leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Miami leading by 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Marion is out there with Garnett. And it's Mills. And it's World B3. And it's Okafor in at the 5.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim. And when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
At the line, Jahlil Okafor. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Okafor.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Now, here is Bargnani. Harris. And the shot no good, a bit short. Now, here's Mills. Garnett outside. Garnett is doubled. Here's World B3.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Garnett attacking. Okafor, the pass to Free. Five on the clock. And stolen by Scott. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. The quick look, no good that time.
great-looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Free. Right wing. Garnett with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Mills. 5 to shoot. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And so here's Charlotte following the 3 by Miami that went in. And the shot is good.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
The Heat leading by 8. Dishes it to Okafor. And it's Marion. That time on the assist by Okafor. 6 points for Shawn Marion.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami. Now here is Harris. Pass to Bargnani. Okafor with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Marion against Wiggins. Garnett dishes to Okafor. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Malone's checked in.
Hornets returning. Moses Malone.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Russell missing. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Wade has the open look. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Russell kicks to Malone. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Malone. He's got 13 rebounds, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Malone. He hits both from the stripe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Pick by Bargnani. Wiggins outside, takes a three, but they recover it. Malone passes to Wiggins. The Hornets rebound. No good from Bargnani.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Wade with it, picked up by Malone. Inside, here's Garnett. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Garnett's got 11 points here in just the second half. Hornets trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Scott kicks to Russell. To the middle. Charlotte moving it around. Top of the key, Bargnani. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night. Miami leading by 12. Wade kicks to Okafor. Back to Wade. Garnett, the screen. Wiggins against Marion. Here's Wade. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's Scott. Outside, Russell. Picked by Bargnani. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Heat. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. They set the screen. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Andrea Bargnani. That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line. Kevin Garnett at the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. Roof shots.
The free throw good from Kevin Garnett. And he makes both free throws. Hornets trail by 16. Outside, Russell. Screen by Malone. Kicks it to Scott. Shoots off the screen, and it's good off the back rim and in.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Here's Wade. Inside, Okafor. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
At the line, Jahlil Okafor. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Okafor. Hornets trail by 17. Now Russell. Malone with the screen. Wiggins kicks to Malone. And that one's drained from the low block. Malone's got 4 points this quarter. And Miami shooting at 51%. Really solid. Passes it to Free. Wade, double team. Takes a shot at the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Garnett kicks to Marion. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Scott. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rebound by the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Shawn Marion at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Shawn Marion. The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Shawn Marion drops them both. Hornets trail by 15. Russell with it. Here's Bargnani with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Marion's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Russell. And it's Johnson penetrating. Feeds to Okafor. Nice defense from Malone. And here's Russell. He kicks it to Malone. Here's Wiggins. No good. Excellent D there by Johnson. The Heat leading by 15. Down low and stolen by Wiggins. Russell against Johnson. Outside Russell. The dish to Malone. The rebound by Garnett. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Wade passes to Johnson. Okafor in the post. Bargnani on him. And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Garnett. Garnett's got 3 assists now in this one. Russell against Johnson. And there's the feed to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Heat. Okafor's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And the basket by Wade.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Hornets trail by 19. Now, here is Russell. Picked by Bargnani. Wiggins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And Miami shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Johnson kicks to Wade. Garnett with the screen for Okafor. The pass to Johnson. Garnett outside. He dishes it to Okafor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Okafor's got 12 points now in the quarter. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, Russell. To the inside. Here's Malone, and he makes good on the layup. Malone's got 24.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Picked by Okafor. Johnson dishes to Okafor. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Hornets trail by 16. Wiggins kicks to Scott. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. And the way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now. Looking at what Scott's been doing, he's got 11 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. He could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. They've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
Now, here's Wade. Garnett with a screen on Scott, and it's Wade with the jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Okafor. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Jusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Malone. Harris comes in for Wiggins. Richardson, he's checked in for Scott. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. And Bargnani drops them both. 1:11 left in the fourth. The Heat leading by 13. Mills passes to Livingston. Here's Muhammad. And the 3-ball is good.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Hornets. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Harris kicks to Nurkic. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Free passes to Wade. He feeds it to Garnett. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Ingles. Wade is covering. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Screened by Nurkic. Clarkson dishes to Nurkic. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Now the Heat with it. It's a 14-point game. Richardson against Wade. Picked by Okafor. Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Richardson. Garnett grabs the board. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
He definitely put in the work down low. Used his size and his footwork. Got some big-time buckets, high percentage looks. I think he really fueled their offense with that inside presence throughout the game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.